In November of 2021, we moved the first family of beavers to a pond half a mile down the road from here. And then in February of 22, we moved the second family of 5 to this one. They've since had kits, so we've got 7 in this pond now. And then in the summer of last year, we moved another couple of beavers to a third pond here. That proved to be a huge thing in the summer of last year because we had these terrible drought conditions across the country, and we saw this huge change compared to other ponds with this one, where this one there was a depth of water that stayed in the pond all summer because they'd impounded the water in the first place. And what they also did was to keep a good depth throughout the pond, they pushed up all these wee mountains of mud, so they had channels around there. And so you had this water that just wouldn't have been in the pond otherwise, that was kept in, and that must have kept thousands of species alive when you compare it to the other ponds here where you could have walked across them and barely got your knees wet. But on the water storage as well, this winter we had all these terrible floods across large areas of the countries, and beavers here, the first dam started to overflow, and so they built another 2 dams further down, and it was the first time I think in about 5 years that our farm didn't flood. Beavers bend hydrological systems to suit their needs, but in doing so they create these amazing niches and habitats for all sorts of different species. The idea of this isn't a particularly scary thing. There's plenty of good science that shows that beavers do amazing things for wildlife, and I would hope that people in the Cairngorms would feel really quite proud of the fact that the park is taking a lead on this.